Good day and welcome. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA, bringing you the latest updates from the world of tennis. Today, our focus is on Filipino tennis. Sensation Alex Eala and the big question on everyone's mind. What's next for Alex Eala after her campaign at the Suzhou Open WTA 125? Her journey in China's Asian swing has been filled with challenges, triumphs, and learning experiences. Now, as she continues her climb in the rankings and looks ahead to future tournaments, fans and analysts alike are wondering what lies on the horizon for the young star. Alex Eala's performance in Suzhou is the latest chapter in a career that is quickly becoming one of the most compelling stories in Asian tennis. At just 19 years old, she has already achieved milestones that no Filipino player has reached before. From her junior Grand Slam victories and doubles to her breakthrough triumphs on the professional tour, Eala has consistently demonstrated the grit and determination required to excel at the highest level. Suzhou, while not resulting in a title for her, provided yet another platform for growth and preparation as she eyes bigger challenges ahead. The Suzhou WTA 125 was an important stepping stone for Eala. Seeded fourth in the tournament, she entered with both confidence and expectation. Her matches reflected the evolving maturity in her game, strong service games, aggressive forehand winners, and a willingness to take control of rallies. Yet, as with every tournament, there were lessons to take away. Facing seasoned opponents, Eala was reminded of the importance of consistency, shot selection, and mental resilience in the face of momentum swings. These experiences are invaluable for a player at her stage of development, sharpening her readiness for the next level of competition. One of the key takeaways from Suzhou is the recognition that Eala is no longer an underdog in these events. Ranked inside the top 60 in the world, she is now among the seeded players expected to go deep into tournaments. This shift changes not only the way opponents prepare for her, but also how she must manage expectations. Opponents now enter matches against her with heightened focus, aware of her threat level. For Eala, this means learning to embrace the role of favorite, handling pressure, and consistently delivering results against players who are determined to topple a rising star. So, what's next for Alex? After Suzhou, the immediate focus is on continuing the Asian swing with tournaments like the WTA 1000 Wuhan Open and potentially other high-profile events in China, offering her opportunities to test her skills against top-tier opposition. These tournaments present challenges of a higher order. Players from the world's top 20 and top 10 Grand Slam champions and veterans who know how to handle pressure situations. For Eala, every match in these tournaments will be both a challenge and an opportunity. A chance to measure herself against the best and a chance to collect valuable ranking points that will move her closer to the top 50. Looking beyond the Asian swing, Eala's season will likely focus on balancing tournament selection to maximize her growth. While WTA 1000 events are prestigious and provide great exposure, WTA 250 and WTA 500 tournaments remain crucial stepping stones where she can realistically target deeper runs and possibly titles. The choice of tournaments is strategic, balancing the desire to face strong opposition with the need to accumulate wins and confidence. Her team, led by coach Joan Bosch, has been deliberate about mapping out her calendar, ensuring that she is challenged but not overexposed and that she builds steadily toward long-term success. Another critical question is how Eala will continue developing her game. At Suzhou, she showed flashes of brilliance with her aggressive baseline play and ability to dictate with her forehand. However, areas such as second serve consistency and net play remain avenues for growth. To break into the top tier of the sport, she will need to diversify her arsenal, mixing in drop shots, volleys, and tactical variety to unsettle opponents. The best players in the world thrive on adaptability, and Eala's path forward will require the same. Her willingness to learn and improve has been one of her greatest assets, and her post-Suzhou reflections will surely include targeted areas for technical refinement. Eala's physical conditioning is also a key factor. The Asian swing involves demanding travel schedules, varying climates, and quick turnarounds between tournaments. Managing fatigue and staying injury-free will be vital. Her fitness team has emphasized recovery protocols, nutrition, and strength training to ensure she can endure the grind of the tour. Suzhou tested her stamina, and Wuhan will likely push it even further. Each tournament is not only about skill, but also about sustaining peak performance over consecutive matches. Mentally, Eala continues to impress with her composure and maturity. Despite her youth, she carries herself with the demeanor of a seasoned professional. This mental toughness will be tested even more in bigger tournaments where crowds are larger, matches are longer, and stakes are higher. Learning to manage the mental side of the game, staying calm under pressure, rebounding after setbacks, and maintaining focus through long rallies is as critical as any technical skill. Her ability to bounce back from losses in tournaments like Suzhou shows her resilience, an attribute that will serve her well in the pressure cooker of WTA 1000 and Grand Slam events. Her global profile is also growing, and this plays into what's next. Brands and sponsors are beginning to recognize Eala's potential, not just as a tennis star, but as a global ambassador for the sport. Each tournament adds to her exposure, and as she advances further in high-profile events, her recognition will only grow. This brings opportunities off the court, but also added pressure to deliver results on it. Balancing the demands of a professional career with commercial expectations is another area where young stars like Eala must adapt quickly. Back home in the Philippines, the excitement surrounding Eala's career continues to surge. Her performances are followed passionately, and she has already inspired countless young athletes to pick up a racket and dream big. What's next for Eala is not only her personal journey but also the continued growth of tennis in her country. Each time she steps on court, she carries the hopes of a nation, a responsibility she has embraced with grace and determination. This dual role, athlete and national icon, adds another layer to her story. Looking ahead, one of the big goals for Eala will undoubtedly be Grand Slam success. While she has yet to make deep Runs in the main draws of majors, her steady climb suggests it is only a matter of time. The lessons learned from tournaments like Suzhou and Wuhan will build toward those stages. Whether it is the Australian Open early next year or Roland Garros where her clay court background could shine, is next. Frontier is making an impact at the slams. This will not happen overnight. But every tournament between now and then is part of her preparation. There is also the question of doubles. Eala has had success in doubles during her junior career, including Grand Slam victories. While her primary focus is singles, playing doubles at higher level events could provide her with additional match play, tactical variety, and opportunities to compete against strong opponents in a different format. Her all-around development can only benefit from such experiences, in doubles may serve as a useful complement to her singles ambitions. As for the immediate next step after Suzhou, the Wuhan Open looms large. A WTA 1000 event means the possibility of drawing a top-ranked opponent early, but it also means the chance to pull off career-defining upsets. For Eala, the goal is not only to compete, but to believe that she belongs on this stage. Confidence is key. Recognizing that she is not merely there to gain experience, but also to contend. This mindset shift is critical in the journey from promising prospect to established contender. Eala's team will be instrumental in guiding her through these transitions. Coach Joan Bosch brings experience and tactical insight, while her family and support staff provide the grounding and encouragement she needs. Having the right team around her ensures that she remains focused, healthy, and prepared for the challenges ahead. The Suzhou Open was one chapter in this ongoing story, and Wuhan, along with other upcoming tournaments, will be the next. In conclusion, what's next for Alex after the Suzhou Open? WTA 125 is a journey filled with challenges, opportunities, and limitless potential. She stands at a pivotal moment in her career where every match, every tournament, and every decision shapes her trajectory. The lessons from Suzhou will fuel her progress. The battles in Wuhan will test her mettle, and the future promises more milestones to come. For fans, analysts, and the broader tennis community, watching her growth is both exciting and inspiring. For Eala herself, the mission is clear: to continue climbing, to keep learning, and to embrace each new challenge with the determination and heart that have defined her journey so far. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA, and this has been your update on what's next for Alex after the Suzhou Open WTA 125. Stay with us for more updates as we continue to follow her remarkable career in the ever-changing landscape of the WTA Tour.